Sexual violence is a gender inequality. Did you know that every 1 in 4 Canadian girls will have experienced sexual violence at least once in their lifetime? Statistics show that over 80% of victims of sexual crimes are women. In 2011, Canadian statistics portrayed that there were more female victims than male victims. There are around 460,000 sexual assaults in Canada every year. And out of every 1,000 sexual assaults, 33 are reported to the police, 29 are recorded as a crime, 12 have charges laid, 6 are prosecuted, 3 led to conviction, yet 997 assailants walk free. Rates of sexual assault have remained persistently high in Canada as over 1.8 million Canadians have reported having experienced sexual abuse. Men significantly outnumber women as perpetrators of sexual crimes, and it is known that 99% of men convicts of these sexual crimes. In a majority of female victims of rape, over 80% assailants are friends, family, or acquaintances of the victim. In most cases, the perpetrator does not commit a sexual crime for their sexual needs, but to feel in control, dominant, or to feel powerful. All trafficking victims are victims of slavery. About 80% of sex trafficking victims in Canada are women and girls. Approximately every 6 days, a woman in Canada is killed by her intimate partner.
The maximum charge for sexual crime/rape is sentenced for 18 months or is given a fine for $5,000, whereas other illegal actions committed are not as severe as sexual violence and are given more than 18 months of jail. For example, in January 2016, a young man was sentenced 20 years in prison for using a fake ID. How ridiculous is it for society to claim that using a fake ID is more dangerous than rape? Have you noticed that girls are taught young not to walk home alone, to not dress inappropriately, and not leave drinks unattended, yet educating boys on how to appropriately pursue intimate contact is not practiced? However, in some cases, the victim is the one being accused of being raped. The convict would claim excuses like the victim enjoyed it was a joke, or would not be consulted at all. The case of rape or sexual assault is never the victim's fault. Most convicts of rape do not understand the concept of consent. Only 1 in 3 Canadians understand what it means to give consent. Consent. Giving permission for something to happen. That something includes sex. Concluding that no means no. In fact, 1 in 5 Canadians between the ages of 18 to 34 believe if a woman sends an explicit photo through email or text, this always means she is giving consent to a sexual activity. Sexual violence is a gender inequality. Spread awareness. If it isn't a yes, it's a no.